Welcome to season 2 of the Fit to Love podcast show. Hello and welcome to Fit to Love Tasty Tuesdays. All about cooking, all about nutrition, and all about you. Enjoy the show. Did you know that there are 7 factors that contribute to weight loss resistance and having success with weight loss? Want to find out if one of those factors is sabotaging you? Come on over to fittolove.tv/quiz and find out. Today's show, a paleo sweet potato pancake. I love pancakes. I'm sure you love pancakes. And when I went gluten-free and started using gluten-free pancakes, mix, and flours, I noticed that I didn't get that full, icky pancake feeling, right? So going from gluten-free pancakes to paleo pancakes, well, there's a million recipes out there. And the problem is that a lot of them are really flat. And if they're fluffy, they're too dense. So I'm still trying to find the perfect pancake recipe. I've tried all kind of social media, Pinterest, and different recipes, but I love simple and I love hearty. So I found this recipe and have been using it ever since I went paleo, because the minute I thought I can have pancakes, you got me at pancakes. So, sweet potato pancake. You're gonna start with your sweet potato. Now, I did use a microwave for this for shooting purposes, but if the best way to do this would be to roast your sweet potato and roast it to the point where it's nice and mushy. And I'm gonna mix everything in this mixing glass. I find that you're gonna mush it up. Technical, right? I find that if you make pancake mix, whatever it is, in something like this, it makes it easier to pour. And then if you don't use it all, you can just store it in the refrigerator, and then rather than getting all these dishes dirty, right, you can just do it in here. So we're gonna just mash the sweet potato. Now, I only used a half because I have really large sweet potatoes. And again, I will make sweet potatoes, roasted sweet potatoes for dinner all the time, and I'll use the leftover roasted sweet potato to do this. But since I don't have any on hand right now and it takes too long, the quick and easy way is to microwave it. I know it's not the best, but you know, you do what you can, and if you don't do it all the time, then good. Now, so I have my mashed sweet potato, and then I'm gonna use 2 eggs. These eggs are organic, cage and free range, actually, from the farm. We use a CSA, culturally supported agriculture, close by in California, called Farm Fresh to You. So shout out to Farm Fresh to You. And I love getting eggs from there because I know that the chickens are fed well, that they are organic and happy, because happy animals live in California. And happy people live in California. So I'm using 2 eggs. What is the equivalent of 1 medium sweet potato? Okay, so I'm gonna mix that up really well. One of the things you don't wanna do, because I've played with this so many times, you don't wanna blend it. You'd think, oh, I want it smoother. No, when you blend it, that you get the fluffiness from the inconsistency in the potato. It's like, have you ever made mashed potatoes and used a real blender? It's almost too soupy-like. It's not actually like mashed potato, thick and fluffy. You want it thick and fluffy because all the other paleo pancakes out there are flat. So really, that's kind of it to start. All I'm gonna do is add a little bit of maple syrup to the mix and a little bit of cinnamon. You can add, besides cinnamon, if you wanna add pumpkin pie spice, you can. You wanna add a little bit of nutmeg, you can. If you wanna use honey instead of maple syrup, you can do that too. So now I have my sweet potato, which is just sweet potato, eggs, a little bit of maple syrup, and some cinnamon. Now, in terms of the fat, you want to make sure you have a fat in here, and I'm going to use butter, but I'm going to use butter in the pan. So I'm going to cook my sweet potato pancake with butter. I'm going to put my pan on medium-high to start, just to get the pan hot. You don't want to have butter above a medium heat because it will start to brown and burn, and the smoke point isn't as high. It's a great fat to use for things like this, but just don't have it above medium. Medium high for like a little bit, but once it starts to brown, then we start to go the opposite way into making toxins and stress, oxidative stress for your body. All right, once that butter melts, we're gonna just use, and I probably have, I mean, there's probably, depending on how large you like, oh, I didn't mention my pan. So my new pan is a toxin-free, not a non-stick. I am working my way out of non-stick. It is not 100% done yet, but we are getting close. So, butter melts. I probably put a little bit more butter than I needed, but it's a great way to make that sort of crispy, crunchy outside that's buttery, and then you don't need to put extra butter on it when it comes out. And in terms of consistency, if you want it even thicker, you could have just gone with 1 egg. I like my pancakes just a little thinner. All right, so I'm gonna pour the pancake mix into the pan. And basically fry it in the butter. So just like a regular pancake, you want to flip it when you start to see some of those pockets of those bubbles coming through because the other side has been cooked. And again, you don't want to wait too long because the butter will burn if you're using butter. And you can use coconut oil if you want to be completely vegan. And as you can see, we've got our sweet potato pancake, which is thick and has a little bit of give to it. And you can add more butter or maple syrup at this point, or honey or some fruit, but enjoy your paleo sweet potato pancake.